Hi there! Today we're embarking on a captivating journey as we step back into time to explore the legendary TV series Charlie's Angels. I'm sure many of you hold fond memories of this classic show. Charlie's Angels is a timeless gem that has left an indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting the series with the entire cast, then and now. We'll uncover the original identities and ages of the talented actors from the show and witness how they've transformed in the year 2023. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of Charlie's Angels together. Jaclyn Smith as Kelly Garrett. Jaclyn Smith graced the screen as the iconic angel Kelly Garrett throughout the entirety of the original Charlie's Angels TV series, spanning from 1976 to 1981. Following the conclusion of Charlie's Angels, Smith ventured into the realm of television movies and miniseries, leaving her mark in productions such as The Night They Saved Christmas in 1984, Florence Nightingale in 1985, and several adaptations of Daniel Steele novels, including Kaleidoscope in 1990 and Family Album in 1994. Notably, she held the distinction of being the sole angel to revisit her former role when she reprised Kelly Garrett in the 2003 film Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, the second installment in the franchise. Taking a brief hiatus from acting between 2005 and 2010, Smith made a triumphant return with a special guest appearance on Law & Order Special Victims Unit. Her recent work includes a role in the 2019 Lifetime holiday movie Random Acts of Christmas and a cameo in the 2019 Charlie's Angels reboot. In 2021, she graced an episode of All American. On the personal front, Smith has been happily married to her fourth husband, Brad Allen, since 1997. She's a proud mother of two children, Gaston and Spencer, from her previous marriage to Tony Richmond. Farrah Fawcett as Jill Monroe. One of the most iconic angels in the annals of television history is none other than Farrah Fawcett, celebrated for her portrayal of Jill Monroe during the inaugural season of the original Charlie's Angels series, which spanned from 1976 to 1977. Charlie's Angels served as the springboard for Farrah Fawcett's illustrious career. Following her departure from the show, she continued to grace the small screen while also making periodic guest appearances. The 80s brought her critical acclaim, marked by multiple Emmy and Golden Globe nominations for her remarkable performances in TV movies like The Burning Bed and Small Sacrifices. Fawcett showcased her versatile talents on shows such as Spin City and The Guardian, and further solidified her presence on the silver screen with roles in notable films like The Apostle, Logan's Run, and The Cannonball Run. In 2006, Farrah Fawcett faced a formidable battle with cancer, and tragically, she passed away in 2009 at the age of 62. At the time of her passing, she was romantically involved with an old flame, former University of Texas football star Greg Lott, with whom she had previously dated during her college years. Fawcett left behind a legacy that included her beloved son, Redmond O'Neal, from her past relationship with actor Ryan O'Neal. Kate Jackson as Sabrina Duncan. Kate Jackson breathed life into the character angel Sabrina Duncan during the first 3 seasons of the original Charlie's Angels television series. Following her departure from Charlie's Angels after the 3rd season, Kate Jackson transitioned to the silver screen. She shared the screen with Harry Hamlin in the 1982 film Making Love, and subsequently ventured into television with the show Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Much like her co-star, Farrah Fawcett, Jackson faced her own battle with cancer, with her breast cancer eventually going into remission during the late 80s. In the 90s and 2000s, Kate Jackson graced television screens with her presence, starring in TV movies such as Empty Cradle and Quiet Killer. In 2007, she made an appearance on Criminal Minds. Throughout her personal life, Jackson experienced 3 marriages, her first to Andrew Stevens from 1978 to 1981, followed by David Greenwald from 1982 to 1984, and her final marriage to Tom Hart from 1991 to 1993. In 1995, she expanded her family by adopting a son named Charles. David Doyle as John Bosley. Alongside Jaclyn Smith, David Doyle stood as the only other cast member who graced all 5 seasons of the original Charlie's Angels series, portraying the role of Detective John Bosley. Once the series reached its conclusion, he ventured into various television appearances, including notable shows like Fantasy Island, The Love Boat, and Foo Fur. In addition to his television work, Doyle also made a mark in the world of theater. His notable stage credits include a role as Orgon in the 1964 premiere of Richard Wilbur's translation of Tartuffe at the Fred Miller Theater in Milwaukee. His New York stage performances encompassed a variety of productions, including Beg, Borrow or Steal, Something About a Soldier, Here's Love, I Was Dancing, and a revival of the classic South Pacific. As time progressed, Doyle embraced a diverse array of acting opportunities, some of which led to the creation of unforgettable characters. He even left his indelible mark as the voice of Grandpa Lou Pickles on the beloved animated children's show Rugrats, until his untimely passing, attributed to a heart attack in 1997. David Doyle's contributions to the entertainment world left an enduring legacy cherished by many. Cheryl Ladd as Chris Monroe. Stepping into the iconic role of Chris Monroe, Cheryl Ladd took on the challenge of replacing Farrah Fawcett in the 2nd season of the original Charlie's Angels television series. Her portrayal of the newbie angel quickly endeared her to the show's fans. Following the conclusion of Charlie's Angels, Cheryl Ladd's television career continued to thrive, with a focus on TV movies. She also made her mark in the world of cinema, featuring in films like Purple Hearts in 1984, Poison Ivy in 1992, and Permanent Midnight in 1998, among others. Cheryl remained a familiar face on the small screen, making guest appearances on popular shows like Charmed, Hope and Faith, and CSI Miami. Her recurring role on Las Vegas from 2003 to 2008 further solidified her presence in the industry. In more recent years, Cheryl embraced the holiday spirit with appearances in Christmas films, including The Christmas Contract in 2018, Grounded for Christmas in 2019, and Christmas Unwrapped in 2020. Her creative endeavors extended beyond acting, encompassing authorship with a children's book and an autobiography. Cheryl Ladd's personal life included a marriage to Brian Russell and a daughter named Jordan from her former husband David Ladd. Her enduring career and multifaceted talents continued to shine. Shelley Hack as Tiffany Wells. Joining the cast of the original Charlie's Angels TV series during its 4th season, Shelley Hack assumed the role of Tiffany Wells after Kate Jackson's departure. Her introduction brought a fresh dynamic to the show. Following her tenure on Charlie's Angels, Shelley Hack ventured into a variety of smaller roles in both film and television. Notably, she appeared in Martin Scorsese's The King of Comedy in 1983, showcasing her versatility. During the 80s, she took on recurring roles in 2 television series, Cutter to Houston and Jack and Mike. However, a significant career shift occurred in the 90s when Shelley decided to retire from acting and embark on a new journey in politics. Her transition led her to produce presidential debates abroad, transitioning behind the scenes in television production, with a focus on Eastern Europe. In 1990, she married Harry Weiner, and the couple has a daughter named Devin. Shelley Hack's diverse career path reflects her adaptability and determination to explore various facets of the entertainment and political spheres. Tanya Roberts as Julie Rogers. Season 5 of the original Charlie's Angels TV series welcomed a new angel, Julie Rogers, portrayed by Tanya Roberts. Her arrival brought a fresh energy to the show. Following her role on Charlie's Angels, Tanya Roberts ventured into the world of film, appearing in productions such as The Beastmaster and the Italian-made movie Hearts and Armor. Throughout her career, she earned several Razzie Award nominations, notably for her performances in 1984's Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, and the James Bond film A View to Kill. In addition to her film work, she became well known for her recurring role as Midge on the popular series That 70s Show from 1998 to 2004. Tanya was married to Barry Roberts from 1974 until his passing in 2006. Unfortunately, in January 2021, Tanya Roberts passed away at the age of 65 due to a blood infection triggered by a urinary tract infection, further complicated by her history with hepatitis C. Her contributions to both film and television left a lasting legacy in the entertainment industry. Jamie Lee Curtis as Linda Fry. The talented comedian, known for her role in Freaky Friday, made a memorable appearance on Charlie's Angels as a professional golfer. However, her character's life takes a thrilling twist as she finds herself in the crosshairs of multiple assailants, requiring the protection of Sabrina, Kelly, and Jill. Curtis's performance added depth and excitement to the episode, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Currently, Curtis has taken a hiatus from acting and has embarked on a journey as a blogger for the Huffington Post. Notably, Jamie Lee Curtis is the daughter of the renowned actress Janet Leigh and the accomplished actor Tony Curtis, inheriting a legacy of talent and creativity. In her personal life, she is married to Christopher Guest, a multifaceted artist known for his work as an actor, screenwriter, and director. Together, they continue to contribute to the world of entertainment in their unique and impactful ways. Robin Mattson as Erica Burke. Tiffany described Erica as the nicest, most unpretentious person I ever met. She often appeared reserved in the presence of men, seemingly uncertain about whether their intentions were genuine or merely focused on her wealth. Over time, she managed to overcome these doubts, only to face further deception. Mattson made her daytime television debut in 1976 when she portrayed the troubled teen character Hope Bauer on Guiding Light. She was a standout heroine in the world of soap operas. Mattson's exceptional talent earned her a Soap Opera Digest Award and an Emmy Award nomination for her debut major role as Heather Weber in General Hospital. During Eileen Kristen's absence from Ryan's Hope, Mattson stepped into the shoes of Delia Ryan in 1984. She also took on the role of Gina Blake Lockridge on Santa Barbara, succeeding Linda Gibney, and garnered more Emmy nominations for her outstanding performance. Mattson portrayed Gina from December 1985 until the show's final episode in January 1993. Following her successful stint on Santa Barbara, Mattson relocated to New York, where she assumed the role of Janet Green in All My Children from 1994 to 2000. In the subsequent years, she embarked on various short-term soap opera roles, including appearances in The Bold and the Beautiful in 2003, As the World Turns as Madame A. Sherry Love in 2007, and Days of Our Lives as Lee Michaels in 2010 to 2011. Mattson made notable returns to General Hospital, first in 2004 for a 6-month run, reuniting with her former Santa Barbara co-star, Jed Allen. She returned to the show in the spring of 2012 and has continued to portray her character as the storyline demanded. Mattson left the show briefly in early 2015, but made a comeback in May 2016. Outside of her acting career, Mattson possesses culinary expertise, likely influenced by her father, who was a chef in California. She even pursued culinary studies and co-authored the cookbook Soap Opera Cafe, The Skinny on Food from a Daytime Star. Additionally, from June 1996 to March 1997, she hosted a cooking show on Lifetime called The Main Ingredient. Soontek O as Lieutenant Torres. Lieutenant Torres, a dedicated member of the Oho Police Department, demonstrated remarkable confidence in the capabilities of the Townsend Agency. This was evident when she engaged in their services in a particularly high-profile case that extended its reach far beyond local boundaries. Following the conclusion of Japanese rule in August 1945, and preceding the onset of the Korean War in June 1950, he and his family made the life-altering decision to immigrate to the United States. Their pursuit of new opportunities led him to enroll at the University of Southern California, marking the beginning of his educational journey. Subsequently, he attained a Master of Fine Arts degree from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, furthering his academic pursuits. His artistic talents extended to Broadway, where he graced the original cast of the Stephen Sondheim musical Pacific Overtures. Additionally, he played an integral role as an early member of East West Players, a pioneering Asian American theater group established in 1965, contributing significantly to the blossoming of Asian American theater. In 1995, he established the Korean American Theater Ensemble, the Society of Heritage Performers, which would later evolve into the esteemed Lodestone Theater Ensemble. From 2005 onwards, he held the esteemed position of chair professor at the Seoul Institute of the Arts. Sadly, his remarkable journey came to an end in Los Angeles on April 4, 2018, at the age of 85, after a protracted battle with Alzheimer's disease, as confirmed by actor Chil Kong. Dick Sargent as Avery. Dick Sargent gracefully embraced a trio of roles within the realm of Charlie's Angels. His initial appearance unfolded in the episode Angels on Wheels, where he portrayed the owner of the captivating roller derby team, adding a touch of titillation to the plot. This was followed by his engaging performance in the crossover episode Angels in Vegas, a thrilling venture that intersected with another Aaron Spelling series, Vegas, where Sargent also made a guest appearance. In this installment, he assumed the character of a crooked lounge singer, employing a casino hotel presided over by Dean Martin as a backdrop for his nefarious dealings. The final chapter of his Angels journey materialized in the Love Boat Angels episode, a crossover with The Love Boat, where he enlisted the assistance of the Angels to recover stolen antiquities pilfered by a cunning thief portrayed by the late actor and game show host Bert Convy. Before leaving an indelible mark as Samantha's non-magical husband, following Dick York's departure due to a severe back injury on Bewitched, Dick Sargent traversed the realm of mysticism. His resume included a prior appearance on an episode of I Dream of Jeannie. Noteworthy performances from his career encompassed co-starring roles in the 1959 Cary Grant-Tony Curtis submarine comedy Operation Petticoat, and alongside Don Knotts in 1966's The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. On National Coming Out Day in 1991, Sargent boldly embraced his truth, becoming an advocate for important causes such as AIDS awareness and research, the Special Olympics, and the fight against world hunger. Regrettably, his life's journey reached its conclusion in 1994, succumbing to prostate cancer at the age of 64, leaving behind a legacy that extended far beyond the silver screen. Dennis Cole as Carl Hansworth. Dennis Cole graced Charlie's Angels with his matinee idol looks and versatile performances. His initial foray into the world of Angels occurred in Season 1's episode Dancing in the Dark, where he portrayed a blackmailer wielding illicit photos, posing a severe threat to Kelly, who finds herself perilously entangled in his schemes. Subsequently, he assumed the role of former astronaut James Britton in another episode, aiding in the identification of individuals seeking unidentified flying objects and their money. During this caper, he also caught the attention of a vigilant Kelly. His tenure on the series culminated in Season 3, when he portrayed UN envoy Carl Hansworth, a proficient skier and possible kidnapper, prompting the Angels to step in for protection. Against the backdrop of snowy slopes, sparks flew between him and Kelly, adding an extra layer of intrigue to their frosty surroundings. Interestingly, Dennis Cole's on-screen progression towards Jaclyn Smith's Kelly mirrored their real-life journey. They first crossed paths on set, embarking on a gradual 19-month courtship that culminated in marriage during the fall of 1978. However, their marital journey encountered turbulence, leading to divorce in 1981. Tragedy also struck as Cole's son Joey, from a previous marriage, fell victim to a fatal robbery attempt, a case that remains unsolved. In response, Cole became a passionate advocate against violence, which led him to a limited array of roles in violent films. ultimately affecting his prospects in Hollywood. He eventually transitioned into the world of Florida real estate and, unfortunately, passed away from renal failure in 2009 at the age of 69. Norman Alden as Jake Barnett. Norman Alden, renowned for his distinctive cranky voice and pinched visage, lent his invaluable support in a trifecta of appearances on Charlie's Angels. His first venture had him orchestrating a scheme with a Van and Sammy Davis Jr. kidnap caper. Then, he presided over a club in Dancin' Angels, a locale rife with missteps during a weekend dance competition. Concluding his contributions to the series, he assumed the role of a suspicious mechanic in Taxi Angels, shrouded in uncertainty about whether he tampered with the cabs in a mischievous manner. Aaron Spelling, recognizing Alden's versatile talent, enlisted his services an impressive 47 times, spanning various productions such as Honey West, Mod Squad, Fantasy Island, and Dynasty. Alden's prolific career extended far and wide, encompassing an estimated 2,500 appearances in films, television shows, and advertisements combined. Among his notable endeavors, he graced the screen in Mary Hartman, lent his voice to Aquaman in Super Friends, and returned to the world of Grease as the character Lou in AC Delco advertisements. However, perhaps his most recognizable role remains that of Lou, the unsympathetic owner of Lou's Cafe, who denied a life jacket-wearing Marty McFly even a free Pepsi in Back to the Future. Norman Alden peacefully passed away from natural causes at the age of 87 in 2012, leaving behind a rich legacy in the world of entertainment. The cast of Charlie's Angels from 1976 has left an indelible mark on the world of television and film. Their contributions to entertainment have spanned decades, and their talent continues to be celebrated. From the iconic trio of Farrah Fawcett, Kate Jackson, and Jaclyn Smith, to the supporting actors who brought depth to the show, each member of the cast has a unique place in our hearts. As we look back on their remarkable careers, it's clear that the Angels have truly stood the test of time.